Hi guys, how are you? This is Martin, and I'm actually making my very first video for my blog page. If you guys ever get a chance to visit my blog page, it's called SalsacityprovidenceQ&A. It's actually pretty new. I actually got it done this year. So again, the reason why I decided to do a blog page was because I always do get a lot of people asking me questions, looking for referrals, looking for classes, looking for information in regards to what's going on in the city of Providence, about everything that's happening with salsa. So as most of you guys know, or if you guys ever met me or taken classes with me, I host a salsa night in Providence, and it's strictly pretty much dedicated to anyone who's interested in dance, really. Anybody who loves Latin dancing, who loves salsa in particular, and definitely bachata, merengue, and cha-cha-cha. It's something that I love to do. It's something that I've grew up with and have love for, so I definitely make sure that I get an opportunity to host a night in Providence, and going to continue to do so for those of you who are interested in social dancing. And obviously, this year, along with my partner Sydney, we were able to actually start teaching at a studio over at Studio One in Lincoln. It has actually allowed us to really get those lessons going, get you guys prepared, give you guys all the techniques and skills in order to get you guys going on becoming really good dancers. So I wanted to post this on my blog page because I normally get asked a few questions, and I had gotten the opportunity to write down about 4 questions that most of you end up always either sending me message by Facebook. So obviously I'm going to post this on Facebook as well. And it's really talking a little bit about salsa etiquette. And I'm actually going to look up on my page right now some of the questions usually that I get asked about is, if you are a lady and you're going out for salsa social dancing, what should you be doing, or who do you say yes to, who do you say no to? My suggestion to you is, always say yes, and definitely always say yes to the first dance. It allows you to get just a clear idea, again, warm you up personally as a dancer, and then just give you that social experience as a social dancer. If you're saying yes to one guy, try to keep saying yes. Keep on going with that whole momentum to get you on the dance floor. And this is definitely an important rule for ladies. You get loose, get a little bit into the music, and then you're not like sending out the message that you have a bad attitude about coming to a social, because that's exactly what it is. It's a salsa social. You want to socially interact both on the dance floor and obviously whoever is hanging out for the evening. So primarily for me, that's probably the best way to start off, by saying yes to that first dance, to that first guy who asks you to dance. It's definitely going to set the night for you and set the vibe. So definitely that's my suggestion. I try not to say no. As most of you, if you guys ever dance with me or ever been to a social, I'll dance with pretty much anybody. And again, it's also dancing with people that are basic beginners to intermediate to advanced. It's one of those things that I always tell even experienced dancers. I've had the greatest moments dancing on the dance floor with beginners. And it's just one of those things where you vibe, and you're vibing on the dance floor, and they're playing, an amazing salsa. And you'd be surprised that, with a beginner, with a basic beginner dancer, you can have a great time. You don't have to keep it so radically interesting by giving them multiple turns. Transitioning into smooth, basic patterns, and vibing with that partner and enjoying that salsa is, it's the best feeling ever. So that's my suggestion to that. Another question that I always get asked is about, you go to most places and a beginner dancer gets really shy, intimidated by more advanced dancers. And that's always really challenging because, we've all been there. We've all been beginners. We've all walked into a salsa social and we've been bitten by the salsa bug, where you see an ocean of dancers on the dance floor and you see all these turn patterns and you're like, wow, I'd love to do that. I'd love to be one of those people. And again, that doesn't happen unless you get on that dance floor at a studio or those drop-in lessons, and you begin with the core basics and the foundation basics of salsa, and then it's going to transition you gradually into becoming the dancer that you want to be. You know, it's very intimidating to be a beginner and to walk into a place. So my suggestion to that, if you guys are experienced dancers and you see that there are beginner people coming to the socials, take the opportunity to dance with them. It means the world to them. It actually really just demonstrates that you are pretty much there to socialize. Again, like I mentioned, salsa is all about the socialization part of it. You know, there's instruction, there's socialization, and at the same time, it's like you get to actually vibe and enjoy another human being. So, definitely, those of you, again, my suggestion is, for you beginners, don't be shy to ask an advanced dancer out. You know, most of the times, if they're an experienced advanced dancer and you're a beginner basic dancer, they'll definitely tone it down a little bit, and then again, take it there with you, and you'll have an enjoyable dance on the dance floor. I'll answer one more question because I don't want to make this too lengthy.